everybody. Probably won't be a very long show tonight. I don't know. Get that on silent. So, how's everybody been? Nobody's in here not, but I tell you, yeah, the videos kind of come to a stop again, didn't they? Got some stuff done. Boat motors left today. They're out of here. They're gone. Hey, King of King, how you doing? And somebody's checking in. Looks like you're the only one. Trying to find myself so I can see any chat that pops up. So, yeah, not much going on. Did work on the 383 yesterday. Tried a different brand of gasket, and yeah, that gets you. Hey, Joseph. Yeah, it's been a while. Got the figured out where the oil leak was. It was going between the gasket and the rear main cap. So, hey, John Gibson. That's good. You got your Sierra running great. That's good. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out where to put my. No, that ain't gonna work. Trying. Let's see. That might. Oh yeah, I'm just kind of lost, guys. Things. Hey, no problem there, Joe. Yeah, I just started, Mike. Yeah, I'm out at the farm. Getting cold. Yep, I'm at the farm, John. Not much happening here, Matt. Eating pretzels and pistachios. Yeah. Thinking about getting the 383 back on the run stand and getting the 406 up on the engine. Well, actually, I got to take the 406 outside. I haven't done my grinding work. I'm trying to get rid of that thing light and not move it right. Hey, Matthew. Today, last night was absolutely gorgeous when we left here. And it was just freaking gorgeous last night when we left. Today started out great. Now it's cold, windy. Yeah. Yeah, the leaves are falling. Everything's changing. So yeah. And squirrel. Yeah, squirrel. She's off running around with her car. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it ain't getting down to the ground now, is it?
Not yet.
Oh. Ouch. Well, I've been worried about myself too. Jesus. I can't use the tractor today, so yeah. Climbing up and down the tractor pretty much wore me out today. I hope it's not snow before we know. I'm not ready for that, but we had the oil pan off the 383. Yeah, do this. And looks good inside there. God, I can't get the camera angle right tonight. Sorry about that. Washed out the pan. To me, it almost partially after breaking the motor in. Almost worth taking the pan off and washing it out, and then you know it's all clean. Looks really good inside. Cylinders shined up nice. Engine brush kit, yeah, those are handy. I got one around here somewhere, but yeah, I haven't been doing a whole lot. I'm kind of stuck again. 383, there's a reason I'm kind of going on the 383. If I take a video camera, well, you guys will know. Desperate times call for desperate measures, and yeah, might be doing something. Just got to get down to where I got to go. That's all I got to do. So we'll get to see how the 383 can do. Things just, I don't know. Been doing a lot of thinking. It's coming down the. Oh, I don't know. I had that oil leak on the 383, and the 383 is, I get her all tuned up, and it's running right like it's supposed to. It's going to go somewhere, and we're going to do something with that 383. It's been years, a great many years, but sometimes doing something like that's the best. Hey, PJ. Now you have missed me. Oh, you missed. Yeah. Hey, yeah, I know. I've missed myself. But 9,000. Wow, 900,000. Yeah. I've missed myself too. Things are changing, and some of it's for good, some of it's not so good, and I tell you too, Mom Bear's had a rough week. You guys know she's been getting shots in the knees. Hey, Sean. She's been getting those Savisca shots in her knee to help with that. She went to go get her follow-up shot. And our lovely insurance companies in this country decided to change the policy without telling her. And the doctor tried to explain to the insurance company she's already bone on bone. Physical therapy will destroy her knee more. No, do 4 weeks of physical therapy, then we'll see if we'll let her have the shot or not. Well, during the exam, doctor got looking at her knee, and guys, I don't know how Mama Bear's moving. Her right kneecap has moved 2 inches to the outside of her knee. If they do the physical therapy to her, they may take Mama Bear out. So, yeah. Yes, they are very stupid, John. So, yeah, Mama Bears took off for the night. Mama Bears and I sat down and did a lot of talking last night. Oh, John, you can't even begin to think what she's in for pain, but she keeps going. And also for you guys too, you know my cousin Roger that comes up and he's been in the videos, and the one with the PT Cruiser Daddy smoked the motor and that. His stepdad had taken a turn for worse. Well, during the night he passed away last night, so Roger lost his stepdad last night. It's been quite interesting around here. So yeah. Yeah, Roger called me today when we were loading the 305s, and I called him back and talked to him a little bit more. And yeah, the insurance companies only see money. Yeah, how much they can get without doing anything in return. Go see what the little one's up to. Oh, never mind. She's getting down. Yeah. When Roger called me, and usually when he calls, he's like, "Where are you?" And he says, "What are you up to?" And I just could tell him, he, wow. He said, "Well, yeah, Jeff didn't even get out of the hospital. They were going to put. They think he had a stroke the other day, and he didn't want to be on life support. I guess they took him off life support last weekend. And they went down and seen him Tuesday. He couldn't talk, but he knew you were there. But they were going to move him to a nursing home, but he didn't even get to get out of the hospital. So, and unfortunately, none of the family was there when he died. So, uh, so yeah, it's just been one of those weeks, and we've been moving stuff around outside and doing what I can, and hopefully, I just I want to get back to what we were doing around here and doing repairs and yeah, but it's just not happening. A lot of stuff that was supposed to come in has been pushed a month or two out, which is making it hard to survive in the meantime. And I'm not sure if it's going to make it to the month or two out on getting this other stuff in to get it done to have something to do. So that's why I want to do something with the 383. It's kind of down to the 4th and 10 and time to punt and see what happens. And that's about what it is, too. So, yeah, I'm just. So, yeah, thinking about what's going on with Mama Bear in our house. And in fact, she has trouble getting up the stairs. I have trouble getting up the stairs. I need a nice ranch, 1-story, no step house out here at the farm so we don't have to keep going up and downstairs because. So, yeah, if Mama Bear's got to do physical therapy to get in her knees, I'm going to probably have to do that now, too. And wait, my knees are going right now. Oh, man. Hey, Greg. So, yeah, the support, I guess just the support ain't there anymore. Uh, and, oh, that's good, Greg. Um, yeah, I almost didn't even come on here to do a show tonight because I just didn't know what to do. I don't know. I don't know. I know the other day I was I didn't even want to be around myself, and when that happens, that makes for long days and lots of things just don't go right, and next thing you know, everything's going wrong, and that's where I've been. And I know the depression started kicking a little bit, but that's I finally kind of got a couple of nights of good sleep, and um, hey James, yeah Matt, that's the thing. I've only had one person really check in on me to see where I've been, what's gone on. I mean, the videos didn't happen this week. Nothing's happened, and nobody's really checked in on me. I mean, I had some pretty good people I was talking to, and that's all dried up. I know everybody gets busy, and they got their own lives and that, but everything's just dried up. It just kind of like I've been thrown out in the middle of left field and left standing, sitting there. I know you do, Mike, and you're the one. Hi, Mark. You're basically the one, and yeah, it's been crazy here, James. Well, I've been. I was ready to take a bunch of stuff in and just sell it for iron. Well, I called on the price. I now know why there's nobody hauling iron pie. Uh, because it ain't worth nothing. It's back to the days of just throw it in the trash. You get more out of it throwing it in the trash than you did hauling it in. It's down to $50 a ton and dropping, which I don't understand. We were supposed to open up all these steel mills in this country and get them going again, but steel prices are dropping for scrap. I mean, hell. Why are you going to delete your video that you put up, Greg? So, yeah, I just. Ah. Oh, okay. You got to redo it. Oh, too chopped up. I got you. So, yeah. I mean, I got a video that kind of started. Hey, Chris. How you doing? I did get the old Camaro that's been sitting out here, the parts car, and I just haven't got that going yet. I hope I didn't freeze. I just see my. Oh, there it goes. Um, so, yeah, the old Camaro started. Still fun moving, no brakes. I just. I mean, yeah, I done that, and right now, tomorrow we're going to order the distributor for the kids' Tahoe. Hopefully, get that fixed up this week and out of here. And yeah, and when I get done with some stuff, there might be another lull in videos because it's just might be how it goes for these next few weeks. It might you may or may not see something from me for a few weeks. I just the 377 is started on. I need more parts. I got to get more parts to finish everything. Uh, that's where I'm stuck. And somebody didn't hold on to a check and has created a great big hornet's nest for me. So I've got a big mess to fix. So as for working on my own projects, they're pretty much a complete dead standstill. I haven't checked my email yet to see if AdSense is finally going to pay me this month. The views have dropped off. The revenue from AdSense has dropped off to where now it's taken 2 to 3 months to get paid. So it's just that wasn't a bad price. That wasn't a bad price at all, there, Greg. I'm trying to do some dealings, and I've got to go. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to go out of state to find some work, and oh, not fun. comps cams for $25 with the cam. That wasn't bad at all. You stole that. I'm really going to be going out of state to try and find some work. There's a guy that runs a race car. I ain't going to say what class yet, but need to go talk to this guy. That could end up being a good deal. Yeah, it's well, at that price you can't pass it up though. So I'm just been sitting around thinking and sleeping and thinking and sleeping and finally, hopefully, like I said, get the 383 back on the stand and get that running. Make sure the oil leaks are sealed up. It's tuned up to the top notch, and throw it in the back of the truck and go see the next adventure. I just yeah, there's drag cars, but it's just kind of like what happened with my woodworking. There's just too many of us in the same area doing the same stuff, and I know part of the problem is I'm a big guy. I'm a big guy, and I'm seeing it more and more. If you're a big person, you are looked at as being a worthless piece of shit. And that's the way I've been being treated. If you're skinny and a toothpick, everything's handed to you. You look at the successful channels on YouTube now. Every one of them are small toothpicks, and they got such a fan base that it's been basically handed to them. So that's kind of why I'm going to take my 383 and put something together. And I don't know. I kind of know, but I ain't saying. I know, Mike, but that's the way it's been going. And it's just, and each day, I'm down the crawling up the stairs at night to go to bed. I can't even walk. By the time I'm done, I barely can get up off the chair to go up the stairs to go lay down to see if I can get the pain to relieve some. I literally cannot walk up the stairs upright. I gotta crawl up the damn stairs at night to go lay down. So that's starting to eat at me on how much longer am I going to be mobile and physically able to do anything. It's kind of talked to Mama Bear a lot about that too. I mean, she's not around. That would be a good idea, Sean, but the main bathroom's upstairs, so that's still the problem. Mama Bear's not around to see what's going on with me. My buddies that have helped me, they see it. They know I'm really hurting, and well, I know I've still got a neck after the hospital stay, and being in there for 6 days and eating with the meals they had. I mean, I've kind of kept it up, and I know my clothes are getting looser. Yeah, very differently. I don't know, Mark. I haven't been to the doctor to see if I've lost any more or not. Ouch. Oh, excuse me. It just. The squirrel's car, somehow or another, I'm going to have to get my other helper down here to have him get into her car and move those sensors to get that one. If the code moves and follows with them, then I know one of those VVT. Yeah. Uh, get that moved so I can get that code out of Squirrel's car. Yeah, Matt, I know. And I know Mama Bear hurts. Mama Bear's outlived the doctor that told her by 8 years now. So he said, she's done it. Yes. Yeah. Oh, what is that? Right, right, right. Right, right, right. Okay. Well, I know. Yeah, well, hopefully. Just have to see what. Right, right. So, all right, right, right. All righty. Yep. Well, all you can do is try. So, all right. All right. Well, I'm in the middle of doing my live show. All right. Bye. So nobody said it, but yeah, the oldest finally called, kept up the tradition of bumping us while we're. They got their dreams up there. Went and looked at a house today, and um, it'd be great if they came. But yeah, I do feel better, but at the same time, I hurt more than ever. So here, should we stick this piston in the motor? Playing with the plasma cutter one day. That's what I come up with. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, she finally called. I didn't think she was going to call because I just seen her before we had the show started the show, and when that have somebody that made you real mad do that to their pistons, and when they tear it down, put smiley faces and frowny faces in there, and when they tear it down, see which one they start out with. No, I wouldn't do that. Too much waste of time. Yeah, it sounds like the breather's back. Are you Darth Vader? Uh, so yeah. And I got a hold of my machine shop the other day and got some current prices. In the little program I've got, if you board and home decked and did up the heads complete, I mean guides and everything, all your work, you no wonder these small blocks. I've heard of that on some motors that it's supposed to make more power, and I'm just I kind of have a little problem with that. It's a round object. There's no end or start. It's just, but yeah, it's running about $800 to have everything machined at a machine shop. And that's worst case scenario. That's all 16 guides and valve job, and I mean, yeah. So I'm kind of thinking, wow, when I look at it that way, it makes it interesting to wonder how people can sell a motor for $2,500 and make any money. Like I said, been doing a lot of thinking and a lot of. They do that on 604 crates. And after tearing a crate motor down and seeing they don't even put a good oil pump driving those things, I'm like, you gotta be. They slap on a racing motor and a 4-barrel intake and call it a race motor. I'm like, really? I just. Oh, okay. It changes the pin. Okay. Yeah, they don't do everything they're supposed to. Yeah, then there's a motor that's a month out that's coming from out of state, and that's what happened to that guy. Uh, he's got a 400 small block he wanted rebuilt. Guy was going to charge him $2,500. I'm like, how? And then I found out what he was going to do. He was doing about $300 worth of work, $300 worth of work to the motor, and going to charge this guy $2,500 to call it rebuilt motor. He wasn't even putting a new cam in it. I'm like, what? I just. It's supposed to be a little smoother. Okay. Uh-oh. Nope. Okay, I'm going. Yeah, if much doesn't happen this week, I don't know if I'm even going to do the live show next week. I mean, I just don't. Yeah, Gary gets. Yeah, I mean, and I gave the guy a price, and I said that's going to be new rods, new pistons, everything done up, and he said it's going to take him about a month to get the money up to get the motor done. I'm like, well, okay. A lot of stuff is playing for about a month away. I just got to figure out how to stay. Yeah, hit her with the paint and call it rebuilt. Yep, I've had some motors come through the junkyard. Oh, that thing's rebuilt. Yeah, huh? Went real quick after they come in. Oh, that was a rebuilt motor. Yeah, it looked nice. Now we started tearing them apart before we sold them to anybody else. I just got to figure out how to keep things going until I can get some work in. Built with Krylon. Yep. uh, yep. Pressure washer. And, I should have videoed the inside of the 383. That thing looked really, really good in there. Cam's looking good, and that was that used cam that I put in that Comp 305H. So, yeah, after I get done with the live show here, I'm gonna cast iron silver. Yep, I got some cast iron paint. That was fun a few years ago when I was racing. Painted a couple of those motors, and well, they're at the. You know that's going to rust. Eh, I don't care. It's a race motor. Who cares? And then they come and see it a few nights later, and that ain't rusting yet. Uh, yeah, it made it look like fresh, brand new cast iron. It made it look like I was running a brand new block. Yeah. Yeah, some of those rebuilt motors, Marshall engines were good for doing stuff like that. Oh yeah, the painted rebuilds. Yeah, yeah. Those chrome adds 100 horsepower and 50 mph to the car. Don't you know? Yeah. When you find out that they shove liners and turn down the valves to stick them in the heads, you know you got a quality motor. Yes. They pressed in a spiraled metal, thin, it was not much thicker than aluminum foil. They'd shove it in the guide, turn the valves down, the old valves, turn them down so they'd fit that, and put them in, put some springs on, and call them rebuilt. Yeah, chrome don't get you home. You guys remember a while back when I shot that timing cover that kept leaking on that one motor? God, that thing drove me nuts. I yeah, they sleeved the guides. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, hey, Joe, I'll take the keys, put the windows up, and the keys in the ignition. So put the windows up. Hopefully, I see it's raining. Charging up the kids' Tahoe, and just happened to look out and see it's raining. Yeah, that just. And they were charging good money for those motors and calling them rebuilt. So, yeah, I've seen a lot of trash over the years. Uh, Sitting here, I thought I heard rain. Oh, crap, it's raining. Yeah, better make sure I got my catch pan here set up. Eh, don't need the electronics getting wet. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Well, that's the thing about big manufacturers. They sleep. They got the money. That's all they care about. And then some of those guys. Well, one of you on here said something about your friend put in a motor. It blew up within 3 miles of going to work, and they said, "Well, take it out. We'll send it in." It was going to take over a month to get him another motor. Like what? They go up? Okay. And you did both windows, right? Okay. So yeah. Oh, there's another storm coming now. I haven't even been paying attention to the weather. I just happened to look out and see it was raining. Oh, it's going, David. You missed out on some stuff. You'll have to go back and watch the first half, Dave. I tell you, that motor squirrel we put in the squirrel's car hasn't used a drop of oil of yeah. What was it? Hasn't used a drop of oil yet. So yeah, that's I'm happy with that. Other than just what's going on with the damn sensors. So I know you guys want more videos, but boy, I just don't know how to get it done. I really uh, I just really don't know. But Right? Oh, hey, hey. Well, I'm alive yet. That's the good part, I think. Uh, it's otherwise not going too bad, bud. After the show here, I'm going to put the 383 on the stand and see what I can get done. Sitting here realizing it's raining and trying to think where I got to put my catch pans to catch the water coming in the shop. That's even been another consideration I've thought about, emptying this shop, get the roof fixed, and just call this our house for now. Yeah. Yeah, those GM crate motors, it just, I don't know. There you go. That'd keep you busy there, Matt. Yeah, that's what I've been trying to figure out, like how to get us back to this farm. Because it's coming down to that. We need out of town. We got to get out of town. We got to get back to this farm. Unless this stuff that I'm going to go look into actually takes off out of state. Takes off. Maybe I might be moving after all. The lace paint job, that'd be cool. I've seen that. I hope you guys have good luck selling it out there. Oh, things weren't supposed to get like this. Uh, yeah, here I got to move for a minute. I got. Yeah, there's no Wackajoe tonight. Oh. Yeah, I'll show you guys even. There you go. There's no 305 sitting there. They're gone. The boat motors are truly gone. He was here today. And then I didn't pick up the camera either. And we got this hanging here. Waiting to go. Ah! Ooh. That was a mistake to do. Push with my leg. Yeah, that's sitting there. Oh, yeah, I want to get a better. I want to get a better flywheel for that thing too. Oh. Yeah. Ford Motors. Yeah. I just. If I don't want to sit down again because that hurts too much to get up. We don't have a crane out here to get me up with.
Oh, we don't need that yet.
Yeah. You sure about that?
I got the cherry picker yet.
Hey, I wonder which can this was. 2 years ago. I don't know. What can was that? Big Block. You're right ahead of the friend. That was a Big Block cam. So yeah. Move that over here. Actually, I know. I'm going to put it right back where it was. Oh, guys. I've been looking at stuff in the shop. Hey, well, hey, yeah, that's right. I am going to be working on a Ford motor. Another YouTuber's supposed to be bringing by one of these days. So yeah, I guess I would. Ford, GM, who cares? They all do the same thing. They cost us money. So, what Ford motor are you looking for there? Buddy found Emergency on the TV, the old TV show. They must be doing a marathon on them because they just keep going and going and going today. Uh, yeah, good old windy Iowa. Mostly 302s. Yeah, it's pretty bad when you look outside and you find a gallon of antifreeze that you forgot you had. Dude. Oh. All right, Matt. I may or may not. Like I said, I want to get the 383 on the stand. Walk a little, sit a lot. So, Mad Max. I haven't seen that in a while. Old Cologne 4 liters. Ah, okay. Barbecued pork. Oh, that sounds good. See, Buddy and I got to fend for ourselves tonight. Mama Bear's gone. Hopefully, Mama Bear's mom gets good news at the doctor because that's where they're going tomorrow. She's going up for a follow up for her. So, hey, El Camino, how you doing? Sorry, I'm cutting my head off, but trying to keep the light out of there. And kind of got to lean forward to hamburgers, chips, and salsa. Nah, I don't know what we might have a whole lot of air. Yeah. See what time it is when we get out of here. Ooh, a wedding. Uh oh. That'll be a good eat there. That was a good eat. No, we're here setting up right and talking to everybody, so I'd say that's a good day. If that was me and the chocolate hostess cakes, it wouldn't be one. uh, 1.5. Oh man, Pringles got. Oh, it's all you had left. Oh, okay. That explains it. That explains it. So yeah. Oop, there we go. So cholesterol still high? Uh-oh. Like I said, I'm really lost what to talk about tonight. I just been trying to. I would think under 200 was good. I know my diabetic numbers have been doing a lot better lately. There you go. Gotta reward ourselves every once in a while. Can't behave all the time. It'd be boring. So, so yeah, as for what motor is going to be worked on, it's going to be the 383 and uh, yes, the sodas. The sodas will get you. But unfortunately, I've had to have a couple this week just to get through the day because numbers dropped for some reason and don't know why. Hey, Paul, how you doing? We're trying. That's all I can say. We're trying. Uh, got something that I'm kind of crazily thinking about doing, but you'll have to watch the first half of the show to find out what that's about. If you want to know, I mean, if you don't watch it. I just idle hands and time to think are not good. And we'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens. Because if you take one of your own motors and you go stomp a few people, that's kind of a good sales pitch, ain't it? Well, moving again already, Greg? Uh oh. That don't sound like fun. Yeah. I know the other day when I was kind of getting into a bad funk, I finally broke down and got a pop because I had to do something before I even hurt myself. I mean, I didn't even want to be around myself. You know, that's some people don't get it. Well, hey Ryan, how you been? Been a long time since we seen you. I'm surprised knowing what this is coming. I'm surprised they haven't tried coming up, getting out of there. Yeah, on the days that you can't stand being around yourself, it's best to leave the person alone and or understand what the hell's going on. I never smoked, but I'll tell you, staying away from those damn sodas is hard. It is. And I know. And here's this. Oh, you just got your new eyes yesterday. Okay. How many times have you tripped so far? I just. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I don't even. Still too much going through my mind. I'm still thinking about a lot of things. Yeah, it ain't amazing. You take your glasses off. Uh, uh, Ryan, what hell? Has it helped you there, HRM? Oh, Ryan, I was down for 6 days in the hospital. Severe urinary tract infection and E. coli. Uh, Still digesting that's the hospital days. I'm like, really? Car's doing fine. Can't get the code to stay away, and I can't get my fat hands down in there to switch the sensors around or take a look at them. Um, so we gotta. It's funny. Mama Bear's Cadillac's got the same motor, and when I changed oil, I could see her motor. I could work on her motor just fine. The kids Acadia, that thing is buried so bad you can't get to anything. So it's going to take a small-handed person to get in there to do that one. That's a real good commercial there, huh, Mike? Oh man. So had plans on working on the Camaro or one of the Monties this winter, and uh, I just had a lot of things planned this year. I got my first eggnog tonight. Usually they don't put that stuff out until after Thanksgiving, and it's already hit the stores around here. It's the only thing I can drink, and nobody else will drink because everybody in the family is like, "Hey, how do you drink it? Put it up to your lips and swallow." Oh man. So yeah. Sage. Yeah, that's another thing I'm about ready to approach my doctor with what's going on. Maybe that might be a uh, something I'll have to look into to help get through this. I just yeah, I love eggnog. The funny thing is, on days I'm having a low, I drink that and it works, helps me pretty good. That's the thing. I might have to look into seeing about doing. Yeah, Ryan, that would be a good thing. That, and I tell you, I know I've seen some of your posts. I tell you another thing that don't help your blood sugars, Ryan. Stress. Stress will raise your blood sugars just as bad as drinking a case of pop. Trying to figure out how to get by without having stress like that. Huh, that's stress in itself. I kind of blame getting sick there, what, 2 weeks ago, because of the stress. Well, they probably should. I should have probably went by ambulance, but I drove myself. Can't afford the ambulance. Low nines. Well, yeah, those little motors, they'll get up and go. How low did you get down to, Ryan? Lowest I've been down to is 72, and I barely. Ooh, you were dangerously low. Wow, dude. Wow. Yep, that was a song. At 40, that's way too low. Dang, buddy. I'm glad you're still here with us. Wow. You almost had to be like you were a drunk sailor in the 42 the second time. Dang, dude. Are you taking too much meds or are you just not eating proper? Wow. That's what was I? I think I got down to 73 and I thought I was going to be a. Yeah, drinking that water helps flush your system. Neither. I hate when your blood sugars play like that. I can go 2, 3 months at a time and have good blood sugars, eat the same stuff I've been eating for that 2, 3 months, and right through the roof. Oh yeah, the water. I'm not drinking as much water as I should here lately, which could put me at risk again because I get dehydrated too damn easy. Uh, but having that water to drink other than just now last 2 nights ago I finally bought a gallon of milk, and drank that, and I actually had relief for a day. Uh, yeah, straight unflavored water. Live chat keeps stress down. Yeah, it does. It helps. It's kind of nice to have people to talk to, and I used to do that a lot more with the channel years ago, but that got me a lot of criticism and a lot of grief, and I almost walked away from YouTube completely. Yeah. Like an old friend told me, he says, if you don't put it in your mouth, you don't put it on. So that's another thing. But then they they finally stopped pushing. Oh, eat the multiple small meals a day. That did not work for me. Um, I'm back to eating 2 or 3 times a day. He did what? Oh, Ryan, I hope he gets more than fired. Oh, 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 you should get a good lawyer on that. Oh, you should get a good lawyer on that one. That was oh uh yeah, yeah. Yeah, if it tastes like grass, eat it. Yep. If it tastes good, spit it out. Uh-huh. Oh man. Well, if you're dealing with people like that, they did uh if that if that's how they're treating their people at the job that's got issues like yours, Ryan, it's not a job to be having. That's just oh man. That's just she about took you out and completely. I just. Yeah, Ryan, you definitely needed a better job than that. That that was that's. Hopefully, your lawyer knows what they're doing, because that's a big that's. Unfortunately, the lawyers will take a third, but hey, at least you'll be. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, that almost got it right up there with attempted murder. I'm glad you're tough and you made it through. You are so right, Paul. You are so right. Mama Bear's been smoke free for 18 years now. You're right there, Mike. And yeah, there. And I finally snapped at one doctor, because one time says, "Well, you need to back away from the table." I said, "You some. If you knew how much I'd eat, you wonder why I'd have the weight." Well, it was the damn medications why I couldn't lose the weight. As soon as I took myself off all my medications and all that depression medicine crap, I lost 100 pounds. Just boom, right like that. I mean, and you know what? I've seen picture perfect poster child people that are perfect health, younger than me, drop dead from a heart attack. But it's an overweight problem. That's the only time you're going to die is you're overweight and you're going to have a heart attack. Okay, explain why somebody that's 130 pounds, perfect health, never been sick a day in life, drops dead with a heart attack. It just proves when your time card's punched, it's punch. Yeah, it started back when I went to college, is when it got out of control. I got out of high school, I weighed 220, and I thought I was fat. Now knowing what I know, I went to college and we had a roommate that would eat all our food in the apartment. So we got to the point where we'd go out and eat with FaZe. Got in the wrong mindset of bulk up, you'll get through the next day. No, you don't, because then you're eating more. And when you buy your groceries and your roommate eats them, then you start eating. All right, have fun there, HRM. Thanks for stopping by. Uh, yeah, then I just ballooned up. And when they put me on the depression meds, they took me from 420 pounds to 580. Yeah, so when I was diagnosed with the depression, I was at 420, 430. When I finally figured out I was killing myself with that damn medicine, I was 580 pounds at my worst. Yeah, kids are having strokes and heart attacks at under 16 years old. Yeah, it just. I seen a thing say a Chinese doctor, our heart's designed to only beat so many times. Why speed it up and wear it out faster? Kind of a little bit of truth to that. Well, I always be running so hard that you're working your heart so bad that you're wearing it out faster than you'll ever get to enjoy. So, yeah. And like I said, it kind of rolls back to, if I was a skinny toothpick, this channel would probably be flying through the, and everybody be, but, who designed? Okay, Lee, you lost me there. What designed what? And here, if I am to, oh yeah, that's right. You told me that. Cancer is nasty. That stuff is. Oh, the heart. You know, the big guy upstairs. Yeah, when they told me I had that E. coli, and I started looking up and reading up, uh, what would happen if that thing would have attacked my kidneys instead? We wouldn't be sitting here. If the E. coli would have attacked my kidneys, they said most of those are fatal. I'm like, boy, that was a close call. Way too close. And I knew I had to be in pretty rough shape because Mama Bear actually come and seen me at the hospital. Last time I was there, she knew I was okay. She just kept doing. Well, that was fine, but I knew this time something had to be wrong. She come over and see me 2 or 3 times while I was in the hospital. And I'm like, okay, this something must be serious. So, oh yeah, these energy drinks. I mean, who the hell wants to drink bull piss? Really? Come on. Or bull semen. I mean, really? Come on. Yeah, I know that, and that's kind of what Doc explained to me, that my other infection was so severe. And when I went back for the follow up, I informed Doc about something. I said, well, before I got so sick, I tried to get in to see you. Well, why didn't you? I said, because I wasn't allowed. There's one particular gal over there. He's like, that's BS. I told him, I said, I tried. Everybody else I get up there will at least go talk to you or your nurses. Uh, that's true too, Paul. Uh, and he's like, well, insist. I said, I do, but she'll will flat out tell me there's no opening, there's no way to squeeze me in. He's like, bull. He says, we allow, I think he said, an hour and a half a day for people to come in with sore throats, sore ears, whatever. I said, well, she will not let me in. He said, I'm going to have a talk with her. I said, I wouldn't have been this sick if I could have got in to see you, because I said, I don't know how we missed this infection this time. He's usually pretty good about helping catch it. That receptionist is playing mightier than thou on who gets in to see the doctors. Doc wasn't happy when I left. So that's the one good thing of being out here in the middle of corn food. Corn food. that's that's one good thing about being out in the middle of a cornfield. To have that stuff, it's a half hour to 45-minute drive. I don't even want to drive that long anymore. So yeah, that's a very, very slim thing. By the time you get there, you're tired and we're ready to go back home and go to bed. You don't even want to eat. And if you take off early enough to get there, then you're there when everybody else is there, and then it takes 3 hours to get your food. Yeah. So yeah. What time of night is it? Huh. Oh, okay. You're right. You call that a tweet? Yeah. Oh, that was cool. Yeah, like I said, misconception about big people. Oh, we just sit there at the chow line, eating everything in sight, drinking all the pop in sight, drinking and doing everything wrong, and we don't. You hear that enough time, and you finally start doing it yourself. Okay. Uh, well, that's what I wanted to say earlier and forgot what I was. I thought taking the weight off, I would not hurt near as much, but uh, yeah, Mike there had a close call. He's going down the highway, and a tire and hub come off a car trailer on the other side of the highway and made it over the median. Yeah, man. Health wise, I'm improving. Financial, it's gone to hell. It's just simply gone to hell. There's no better way of putting it. It's just, um, yeah. I really need some more work coming in. Uh, that's where I'm at. There's nothing. Kind of stuck at what to do. If it ain't raining tomorrow, well, I got to take Buddy to a job interview, and I have to go talk to the bank with my daughter to let them know my oldest is wanting to try and purchase her own house. So, uh, I don't know if I'll get that 406 outside to work on it or not. Once I get done grinding and doing what I need to that block, then it comes in, gets washed, and then I can start mocking that one up to see how everything goes. Yeah, I bet you did, Mike. At least it wasn't a semi tire. I probably would have. Well, that would be a good plan, but yeah. Remember, I said Mama Bear's in a lot of pain constantly. Yeah. Yeah. Dreaming about it don't help either. Uh, yes, and pal, like I said, my view stats and everything have dropped on uh here. So maybe if I do go through with what I'm thinking on doing, I turn things around here. Um, could even a lot of ones. There's just a lot of yeah. If the women don't find you handy, uh, um, sometimes you just gotta take a gamble and hopefully it was the right gamble. And if it is, it is. If it ain't, you learn fast that it wasn't. Hey, Paul. Oh, well, it's been interesting. I guess enough of you have come in, so not to pain you to go back and watch. Long story short, Mama's Bear's insurance company screwing with her, making her do 4 weeks of physical therapy. Won't know if she'll be able to walk after that because her kneecap has moved 2 inches to the outside of her knee. Roger's stepdad died last night, and I'm out of work. I'm just simply out of work and nothing much going on, but still here kicking and going and doing a live show. And just trying to figure out. I got work that's saying that's coming in about a month, but making that month is the problem. So, yeah, it just kind of. Yeah, Lee, that's. Hey, Richard. It's okay, Paul. That I just. Oh, and the other good thing is the 305 boat motors are heading for the boat. Well, they might be at the boat by now. Who knows? I don't know how much of a hurry it was going to be to get back, but the boat motors are out, so they got some room. Worked on the 383 yesterday, and after I finish this live stream, if it ain't too late, I'm going to put it on the stand quick. So, free up some more space and get the 383 tuned right. And that, if I had time, I'd throw it into something here quick and race holy hell around here. Get back to my younger teenage driving skills. Yeah. Oh, not too much, Richard. It just trying to figure a lot of things out and trying to decide if what I'm doing is right or if it's wrong or a little bit of both. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And Mike almost got ran over by a runaway tire and hub off a car trailer. Made it through the median and headed for him. Missed him. So, yeah, Paul, it's been, everybody's had quite the week. So, yeah, it's been interesting. Squirrel's car's running okay. It's still got the stupid code for the VVT. Changed the oil in Mama Bear's car today. Got the boat motors out and oh, that's right. I do have another set of pistons. Forgot that. I forgot all about those. Son of a beehive. Well, if I had any money, I'd go buy a lottery ticket, Paul. Well, it was their Impala. Doing the motors was working, but the motors that were supposed to be here have now been pushed off a month or two, so which is kind of bad. I'm sure the people, I mean, 305 or 307s. Well, if you think about it, the 305 sprint cars, look what they're making for power. To de-stroke a 400 with a 350 crank, you need spacer bearings and a good 350 crank. And if you want to go to the 5.7 rod, you need pistons to go with the 5.7. And if you want to go to a 6, you got to buy the pistons accordingly. Otherwise, it's not too bad. Yeah, yeah, stock form, they're junk. Matt, I late 90s. My sister died at 37 from cancer. That was 96. That's how she got to meet my oldest. And then not 2 years later, my mom died from a heart attack in my hands. And then my dad died 2001. So, yeah, my family of 5 went down the 2 rather quick there. And that squirrel was just walking when we found out I was suffering from depression real bad. And bad enough that when they doc down there in Iowa City diagnosed me with depression. She lied to me that day, put me on the meds. I didn't care what they were. I got back down to see her for the follow up in was it 2 weeks? And that's when I knew something must have been wrong with me, because Mama Bear, Squirrel, and my oldest, when the doc asked how he's been, they said a lot more livable. I looked at her. I said, "Whatever you do, don't change it, because I have been." That's when she come out. She said, "Well, I was afraid that if I would have told you what the real problem was with you that day, you probably would have died right on the table." I guess my heart rate and blood pressures. She really didn't expect me to make it back. So, yeah. I'd like to find that little doctor, because she saved my life. But, yeah, it just. Cancer sucks, and just. And things really suck when they don't go the right way. I know, Paul, and that's what I'm trying to hang into. And that's, like I said, I sit down and talk with Mama Bear what I'm thinking about going and doing here. And like I told her last night, I says, you know what? There's not enough work around here. I said, I might have to go out of state to find the work. I mean, I had some other channels that says having a PayPal button. I've had that. I mean, it's just, everything's just dried up, and that's not what I'm about. I mean, it's just. And part of me wants to get back to the way the shop was when I first turned this into the mechanics again. I really miss my woodworking, but I can tell you right now that it's nothing that I'll ever get back into now. I live in Iowa here, Impala. I'm on the west central side of Iowa. About an hour 15 minutes southeast of Sioux City. Yeah, it just. Yeah, me too. I know they are just probably unexpected. I mean, we're in the time of year where a racer, they got to take care of the house, get through the winter. Once they know they made it through the winter, then that's kind of oh wow. Well, yeah, Mark, that's kind of what I'd like to get doing again. I mean, the kids are grown. It's getting to be mama bears in my time again, and uh, yeah, this year, this whole up until well, basically up until last month, this year was doing good, and now all of a sudden it's just hit a brick wall again. And I get the monthly reminders. It gets when I got the money and got those parts and did all that stuff there, was going to go to that swap meet with the motors. I guess part of me had enough naysayers that kind of got under my skin, and it kind of slowed me down. But then again, couldn't figure out why the money I had to go, the motor builds going kind of went so fast. Well, then after realizing the machine shop costs, well, yeah, that eats it up fast. So, uh, and like I said, trying to figure out how to make life better for Mama Bear. And if the sprint car stuff, oops, shit, I said it. Yeah, okay. If the sprint car stuff that I'm going to go investigate takes off, that will be good. Um, I slipped up and said, anyway, yeah. Yeah. Oh man. So yeah, that and there might be a car put together out of state. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Could get interesting. Whether or not record that, I don't know. Uh, okay, David. Yeah, I just that's what I talked about, Mom Bear. It just work's not coming to me. It kind of make it a little more sense. I've been watching the series Highway Through Hell and Jamie. Uh, he ended up moving further up in the Canada to keep going, and yeah. Sure be nice to have an. Well, Paul, if I suppose you're probably what about 50 states away. If this pans out, it's going to be about a 6 hour drive. So, yeah, it just. Oh, down to Indiana. Okay. Hammond. Yeah, James fun to watch. Yes, it is. Some of that stuff they've towed. I mean, I've got to see shows I've never seen before here lately, and wow, when they tear them up, don't they? Hammond, Indiana. That's down by Indianapolis, ain't it? Yeah, right. And unfortunately, right now, I don't trust my furnace out here too because the. Remember last year, I almost burnt the shop down the first time I turned it on. A couple of times it's done it. The coil stay on and just glow. The fan shuts off. I'm like, what the hell? Hey, Casey, was your ears itching and your nose ringing, or what? No, was your nose itching and your ears ringing? Uh, you trying to turn this weather back on again, Casey? We don't need it. We need to be snowing up until the day before snowing. Jeez, we need to be mowing up until the day before Christmas. Oh, Chicago? Okay. I probably drove right past you a few years ago. Eastern North Carolina. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I better ended up making a wrong turn and ended up going right downtown Chicago. I thought that poor gal was going to have a heart attack going through there. And after we got through there, she goes, "Boy, that's nothing like they make it out on TV." All right. Oh, just about you and your Ford motor. Somebody brought up Ford motors, and we were kind of picking, and I'm like, oh yeah, I got one I'm going to be working on. Sorry. That's why. Okay, yeah, we went right through there. When we went through there, there was a whole crap load. I think we stopped at the gas station there to get gas in Mama Bear's car. There was a whole crap of road construction going on that time when we went through there. Yeah. Hey, Grover. Nope, Grover, that kind of fell through. That all went sideways. Uh, nope, that didn't get to happen. Would have been nice if I could have, but nope, it's things changed for him, and don't even talk to him. Yeah, don't Gary. I've been in Gary, Indiana years ago. Won't ever go back to. Won't ever go back there again. Uh, yeah, Grover. Yeah, would have been nice to get that stuff. It would have helped with a lot of things, and that would have put a lot more money in my pocket instead of this machine shop. Uh, I don't think I've ever been close to Fort Wayne. Mansfield, Ohio. Oh. Oh, relocated Mama Possum today. Set the live trap up trying to catch another critter, and we ended up catching a possum. That mama wasn't happy. She tried tearing the cage apart. Look at my phone, okay? Yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah. Okay. There you guys go. There. Now, there's a sweet little motor. No, I did not make possum stew. Didn't even know it was mama until Buddy went to dump her out. And so, yeah, there's some babies probably going, where's mom? We're hungry. Uh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, there you go. Here's one way to keep people out of your stuff. Stick a turkey legger and a sneaker on your dog, patrol the yard. I don't know about you. I seen that. I sure wouldn't go up there. Uncle Jed'd be disappointed. Uh, okay. No, I don't want that. Yeah, that's a good one. And Paul's picture was good there too. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd like to find a boat. That would help out a lot. But got to hang on to be able to get to that point. That's the problem. You can't even find the machines because now they do it on the car. They just throw them. Oh yeah, I wouldn't mind having a rod resizer and that. I used to have fun doing that. Yeah, it's really become a more of a throwaway world than ever. Mama Bear ain't here to help you with that one, Mike. She's gone tonight. Oh, I actually, for what I paid the machine shop to balance stuff, I'm. Yep, parts changers, not mechanics. Yep. Excuse me. That'd be good to get done, Casey. You might have to give me a call when you get your motor to make sure I'm in the area. Got something in the works. Yeah. That's why I just have a hard time believing it's the VVT, but at the same time, is when the warranty people called on Squirrel's motor, they asked the first thing was it a Dorman part? I said, no, I don't use Dorman. They said, good. They said they were kind of surprised I was having trouble with a Napa part, possibly. So we'll get it figured out. That's an understatement, Casey. I keep telling myself, quit planning things because then you ain't near as disappointed. But then I still plan something, and yeah, it all goes to hell. Yeah, my cousin lost his stepdad last night, and doctor's crap and insurance crap. It just, yeah. The only thing I actually plan anymore is my plan attack to get up the damn stairs at night. uh, I don't know if it's Chinese junk or what, but Dorman, years ago I used to have good luck with Dorman, but here, Dorman seems to be, yeah, put it in the car, get it run long enough to sell it is about what it amounts to. Yeah. The distributor we're going to try for the kids is going to be a real cheap, got a 3 year warranty on it, but no way in heck the kids can afford to spend 200 and some dollars on a uh, distributor for the Tahoe. No, Mama Bear, she ain't gonna be kicking anything for a while. Yeah. But, so yeah, I guess maybe the next video you'll see is me running the 383 again. She's a she's got a bad knee, and her knee's so bad the kneecap has literally have moved 2 inches to the outside of her knee, and yeah, she's trying to hold off as long as she can because she knows she's going to need a knee replacement. But the insurance company's messing with her now, so yeah, bone on bone and kneecap. Uh, moving, and yeah, they want her to do 4 weeks of physical therapy before they'll let her have another shot. So yeah, oh yeah, Ariel, he don't, he, yeah, he had. uh Not a sponsor. Oh man, we're not going to go political in here. Nope, we don't do that. Never a part available, or need another part as soon as possible. Drain the swamp. Uh, yeah, just kicking back, trying to do something. Yep, yep. Yeah, I want to keep the politics. There's just too many. Yeah, that's all we're going to say. It's just riding lube. Yeah, last week it was Wacka Joe, and this week it's Wacka Troll. Yep. Oh, guys. Riding Tube Show. Hey. uh, that video might go viral. Oh, man. Let's see. Yeah, you finally, I've got a neat little program on the computer that I can, I won't show this is just when I was part, whatever, and over here it actually does the figuring and all that. And I've got some motors that I've wondered about what I've got wrapped up into them. Yeah, I need them gone. Things would be good. I had my labor and the parts all up, but yeah. Rods, cranks, and loops. Oh man. And I know a lot of you guys that watch me are in the same boat as I am. You ain't got a pot to piss in and two pennies to rub together and make anything. It just seems like a lot of us are in that way. Nope, the 383 is flat tap it. And I figured the way the 383 is sitting right now, it would take about $5,300 to buy it. So did I when I watched that video. I'm like, oh, I'm glad I didn't let the kids watch. It's hydraulic. It's a Comp 305H cam in that. You know, I'm starting to just investigate into longer rods and different strokes. Hey, they made a TV show about that. Uh, I'm just now starting to play around. Somebody said they wanted the 434, and I'm like, well, I'm doing a little bit of researching, and the 383 I've got sitting right now will be about a $5,300 for that. That would be carb 2 oil pan, ready to go. Now you got the 487X heads on it and roller tip rockers. They're stamped steel, but they're roller tipped. And Keith Black pistons in it. And yeah, 430. That the movie saw that was longer rods, different strokes now. That would be so. And that 383's also got a cross drilled crankshaft too. So it's got a lot more oiling. One of these days, Alice, one of these days to the moon. You know, if they, well, I know they play them as reruns, but just, could you, no, we're not going there. I'm not even going. Could you imagine the, wow. Yeah, I'm not, I think you guys get where I'm going with that. TV shows back then, they really explained real life, and you would try that nowadays. Yeah. No, they don't. From the way it was when I grew up as a kid to the way it is now, yeah. A lot of people are living in the fantasy world. They don't get it. Yeah, those TV shows were based on a lot of real stuff. Old Archie Bunker, yep. What was the son in law's name? I almost had it there. Oh, God. Him and that son in law went around and around and around. He did. Yeah. Meathead, yeah. That's it. Yeah. Now they're glorifying being 16 and pregnant. Yeah, I don't think so. They ain't even got a clue about what's going on in life yet. Three's Company probably the only show that could get by with doing what they did. Yeah, another dream catalog. You know. Oh yeah, I got to get a carburetor kit for that double pumper. I got to get that going. I might need that for the 383. Oh, or the Jeffersons, or I don't know. Yeah. Laverne and Shirley. God, yeah. The Waltons. Huh. Happy Days. That was always good. Bear and Joe, the Rebuild Show. Which makes me think of old BJ and the Bear. That old red and white cab over. Yeah. Me TV, that's a pretty good one. I'll mark if I had I'm not really sure. I wanted to, well, if everything would have went with like it was supposed to, it was supposed to go to the dynos and get dynoed and have the true numbers to that motor. God, I haven't seen Moving On in years. That's about $300. I got to have take it to the dyno, which is not going to happen. So I know it's going to be a minimum of 400. I don't know if I'm going to break the 500 mark or not. I can't even watch the cartoons they got nowadays, and it's too far. Oh, Cozy, yep, I've seen, yep. Oh yeah, yep. Oh, green. I had that model semi, the green one. Moving On, I had that. I didn't know what that'd been worth if I would have never put it together and kept it in the cellophane box. Yeah, there's no cable or satellite TV here. The only stuff I get is over the air or whatever I can pick up through the internet. Yep, after Dale Earnhardt died, that's when we disconnected the cable. Old Chips, yep. Yep, the old Kenworth semi, yep. And then the old rubber duck. When they blew up that truck at the end of that movie on Convoy, I was near my aunt's house, and they used a little too much explosive. They blew a hole through the bridge. Well, the new bridge going into the town where they lived wasn't done. It was still a month or two away from completion. They told the movie crew they could blow the truck, but not to damage the bridge. When they got done looking, they had a 10-foot hole in the center of the bridge after they blew the semi-trailer up for a convoy. What should have been a 5-minute drive to town after that until the new bridge was done was a 3-hour drive for my aunt to get to town. So, yeah. Oops, somebody used a little too much explosive. Yeah, it took them about a month to finish the bridge. Highway Patrol, yeah, okay. Oh, man. Oh, God, who was the Perry Mason when he used to be able to walk? Then they put him in the wheelchair. His shows were pretty good. Yep, that was the end of NASCAR. NASCAR has not been the same ever since then. Ironside, that's it. Yep, Ironside. Yep. I used to like watching that show too. Then Adam 12, Emergency, and um, the old Leave It to Beaver. Boy, the day Elvis supposedly died, I come home from school and I want to watch my after school shows and, oh yeah, Dragnet. And I was so mad because every channel kept talking about the king is dead, the king is dead. And I'm like, Mom comes home. I'm like, Mom, who's the king? He's dead. She burst into tears. I'm like, what happened? It took a few days for me to understand Elvis Presley, the king, had died, and that was big news coverage back then. And Screwed up my after school programs for a few days. I was so mad. Hey, Randy, you're hey. Now your comments are getting through, bud. How you doing, bud? I know you've been pretty. Yeah, he just went back home. Yep. Uh, I think you and I've been kind of on the same wavelength there, Randy. Yeah. Did you ever go to the ER and get checked out, bud? Yeah, Elvis morphodided 3 million times. Yes. Yeah. I know you said your blood pressure's been out of whack again. Not yet. Am I going to have to come down there and drag you in? All right. Catch you later, Paul. Thanks for stopping. '92. Yeah, you kind of missed out on some of the. Bring it, Grandpa. All right, I'm thinking that little grasshopper. Yeah, a lot of the stuff we did when we were kids ain't recorded, so we got away with it. Nowadays, you can't do. Yeah. Anyway. Oh man, I still remember. Very first show. Guess what we watched in color? Lawrence Welk. Then it went to Hee Haw. Hee Haw was a lot better in color. But yeah. Yeah, and the Dukes of Hazard. Yeah. They were kind of my driving instructors there for a while. And yes, a 3/4. The TV show Fall Guy, a 3/4 ton Chevy truck will fly through the air. Don't ask me how I know how. Don't ask me. Yeah. Oh, God. Wow. Angie Dickerson. Oh yeah. $6 million man. God, you guys are coming up with a lot of good shows. We have the technology. We can rebuild him. Yeah. And who was the bionic woman? God damn it. Damn, who was the bionic? Yeah, who was that? Smokey and the Bandit. Oh yeah, that's where my CB handle come from. And it wasn't Smokey. Lindsay Wagner. Okay, that's right. My dad had a big love affair with Wonder Woman. Oh my God. Hey, he was head over heels over her. Oh yeah, Jamie Summers. Oh yeah, old A team. God, what? All the stuff we had fun. The Hulk. Shut this off before I forget it. Like I said, I don't trust my furnace yet. Well, let's see. Yeah, it's doing fair. Kind of. Yep, 2 hour mark. Yeah, and I'm kind of thinking, hey, if I want to get the 383 on the stand, I probably should take off. But was just going to do a short troll, and look what you guys. All right, Mark. Yeah, I'm thinking about it too. So, uh, hopefully, maybe things will turn around. We'll get that 383 to the dyno and see what kind of horsepower it really makes. So, that would be fun. I talked to the guy. I just figure out how to make it happen. But, yeah, you know what, guys? I think I am going to call her quits here and get the 383 on the stand so that doesn't hit the floor. Oh, yeah, when Lucy died, yep. It's been a good show. Thank you guys, because like I'm sure I said, I've been doing a lot of thinking this week, and well, actually, ever since I've been in the hospital, I've been doing a lot of thinking. Yeah, she had a good. I won't say anything. Carol Burnett was nice to watch too. So, yeah, guys and gals, I want to get out of here and uh, get that 383 on the show. Oh, phone. I'll check that quick before I go. Yeah. Old Barney Fife and his one bullet. Oh man. Come on. There you go. So yeah. Uh, but anyway, I guess. Yep. All right. Yep. I'm getting sidetracked here. Well, thanks, Paul. I'm glad. Hopefully, I can get more of them cranked out of here again. So that's right, Mike. So, well, everybody. Hopefully, I'll have some videos for this week. Otherwise, hang in with me, and they'll be when they be. So, like I said, we'll work on this 383, get her tuned up, and see what we can do with that. So, everybody, y'all take care. May God bless you and keep you well. And you wake up, it's a chance for another day at a better shot. So, we'll see y'all later, everybody. You too, Ken.